Wall Toles, and I'm an artist. I'm a printmaker specifically, which means that I make prints, and that's the type of art that I make. So I'm gonna make a print for you today. I love drawing almost anything. I love drawing animals. I chose a hedgehog because my print shop, my artist studio, is called HedgeHog Press. And hedgehogs are so cute, so who doesn't love a hedgehog? Yeah, we're gonna make a little relief print here from a linoleum block. Here's what it looks like before, and we'll see if I can make it look sort of like that on camera for you after. I wasn't really thinking of starting a print press too seriously until I saw that this little building was for sale, and I came to look at the building and with my mom, and I said this would make the perfect little print shop. And she's like, I think you're right. So I called my husband and he thought it would too. And so I really started seriously thinking about starting a print press. Travel a lot overseas, and just sort of certain things stick out to me sometimes. Like when I was in Egypt, we rode camels, and these camels were just really funny and had such personality, and they just really deserved to have some artwork made about them. So that's where I got, kind of ideas for doing that, and people that I meet while traveling and places that I have always wanted to go. So travel really influences me.
Now, when you were a little kid, what kind of stuff did you like to draw?
I loved drawing cartoons. I love drawing animals. I think every kid loves drawing animals. That's always fun. But I used to make up my own cartoon characters. I would draw Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck or somebody like that, and then I would create new characters to go along with them. So I would create friends or girlfriends and make my own characters up too, and that was always fun. My favorite part about printmaking is that I think it transfers to all the different forms of printmaking too, is that you never know exactly what you're gonna get until you pull the print. So even right now, I can see my image and I'm following certain lines that I've drawn down, and I'm just kind of trusting myself, and we'll see what it comes out like. I don't know what it's gonna look like until we pull the print. So I think that's what I love about it, but that's what it makes it hard for other people sometimes too. It's just fun to see, which we'll see in the end too, how it changed from the image that I had in the beginning to the image that we created here. It's making art is a great thing, but sometimes it is very frustrating, and I've made lots of things that I've ended up not using or redoing, starting all over again from scratch. But every time that I make a print, I always learn something new, and then you can utilize that new thing into the next print that you make. So a lot of times I'll do color later on, but I like to try black in the beginning. So I just kind of mix up the ink just to get all the chunks mixed together at least. I'm gonna take a sprayer. I love the smell of ink. People walk in here too and they take a big whiff and they're excited to be here. So this will start to show you more of what the image looks like too once you put the ink on the block. And we might have an okay little print. Let's see. Okay, so we have the white, clean paper here. Even though printmaking is fun and dirty, the paper always has to be clean, so I wash my hands a lot. So I'm putting the piece of linoleum down onto the white paper, ink side down. and I'm gonna run this through my press. And you always want to run it through with the paper on the top, or else this roller here can catch it and tear your linoleum block. So here we go. We'll see what it looks like. Moment of truth. There we go.
Awesome.
Nice little print.